from what I'm seeing, we're both very clear.
Yeah, no, I'm down for it, dude. I am down. Welcome to the tank.
Welcome to the fucking tank, y'all. Oh my god.
Welcome to the tank. It's been
God damn. Oh, there's three people
34
watching right
days.
now.
34 days since the last video.
Holy shit. Thank you for
Um
being patient. Thank you for being patient just now as well.
I I
Good
think that
god.
this is gonna be the best rendition of us until we can figure out how to get better pictures of
Yeah,
us.
getting set up a little bit better, a little bit more pro. We're getting there, but you guys got to witness a little bit of us getting shit set up. Tom is the one that knows about all this stuff. He's been into his little gopher hole and he's learned a fuck ton. And he's
I,
just
I don't I don't
he's
I want
dropped
zero
knowledge.
credit. I want zero credit for how long it took us to set up.
Nobody saw the yeah, actually, yeah. Well,
I we started at 4 and now it's 6:30.
they did not see they did not see most of that, okay?
I literally did the Nathan's hot dog challenge in between like us starting and us finishing. So like 12 minutes I was just guzzling
Hey,
like
that's mostly
hot
just for
dogs.
that's just his time pass actually.
I did the Takahashi shake. Like I did all that. And he was still walking his dog. So, that's where we're at.
Damn right,
But
Rip.
we
Oh, he's
haven't
not here.
we haven't been together in weeks at this point, which is
Mhm.
crazy to me. Um Speaking of the hot dog challenge, we passed through 4th of July.
What a segue. Wow. What a fucking segue. That was fantastic. I like that.
I had a crazy 4th of July. How was yours?
Well, yours was mine was not crazy. Went over to this a really nice couple. They just bought a house a little bit away from me. But we went over there. They bought the good fireworks from South Carolina. And so we lit off a bunch of fireworks with everyone in the neighborhood. And it was a lot of fun actually. It was a lot of
So
fun.
you Indian people laid off a bunch of bombs.
Actually, it minorities connecting. Actually, not just minorities collecting, because it was Indians, us, them who are Spanish, and white people. So really, we were solving racism on July 4th.
No, you weren't.
That's all it
You were
was.
celebrating with Hispanics that love to light off fireworks at those events, and white people going, "We accept you."
No, it's I went there because it was Spanish people that love to do some phenomenal Spanish cooking. That's the real. Come on.
No, no. There's
What's what's the
no,
4th of July
no,
really about? It's about
no,
the barbecue.
no. Of
No?
who?
Oh my god. All right. Well,
Well, from
thank you
my
for watching,
experience, is
guys.
that
It's been
no, no,
nice.
no, no,
No?
no. From my experience, is a lot of Hispanics are afraid of like undercooked meat. All right,
Oh
so
yeah.
like I'm someone that likes, preferably medium rare at the latest is medium rare,
Yes, sir.
where they're very fearful of anything not done.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
So they like very dry meats and chickens and things like that.
Mhm.
And my wife is Hispanic and I love her to death. But like, yeah, a lot of
But
their
that
food is
that's also
super
why they have
dry.
such like thinly sliced meats cuz they know for a fact, okay, when we fucking cook this up, it's going to be cooked through
But then they left it on it.
just in case.
And like, oh, and then you want the salsa? And it's like more salsa.
That's what you need.
More
Yeah, that's what really
salsa.
brings the hydration. How was your fourth? What did you guys end up doing?
So Pao and I, my wife and I went out to meet up with a bunch of like family friends that go to a rustic area that's like you can go swimming, you can go fishing, you can just barbecue out.
Word.
It's just uh, it's awesome. I fucking love it. It's one of the greatest places I've been, except for when I go up to Canada. And when I go up to Canada, it's my favorite place in the
Oh,
world.
I already
It's
know this.
very similar to that, right? It just makes me at home. So I get up there and I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing, and I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't do nothing anymore. I'm like very vanilla at this point. But there's a bunch of dudes out there that are like, hey man, like, you want to go fishing? You want to go do this? You want to go do that? And I feel like, yeah, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. So then
Why
I
does
hit
that
this.
happen?
I hit this pen, right? I hit this pen, and I was like, yo, my wife cannot see me right now because like she's going to be like not mad at me, but she's gonna be like, why'd you do it,
Why? Yeah.
right? Because I was like, spend.
Which I
So
mean,
I come
also
back.
I can understand. I can understand her viewpoint too.
Right, right. No,
Makes
no, no.
sense.
So like, no, no, no. But I knew it. Like as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, made mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I made mistakes. So then everyone's like, don't tell your wife. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. I was like, no, I'm gonna tell her. They're like, why would you tell her? I was like, because she's gonna save my life. Like that's what a wife is for. She's going to protect me from being stupid.
Even for myself, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what my wife is. That's why I married her, like to be my protection. And they're like, no, don't tell her, don't tell her. She gonna be mad. I'd be like, yeah, she gonna be
She'll
mad,
be mad,
but
but
she's
that's
but
about
she's
it.
also gonna protect me
Yeah.
from myself, right? So then I get back and she looks at me. She goes, "Why are your eyes?" And to Nihal's credit, if she knew these words, she would have said it. Why are your eyes? What, Nihal?
Why are your eyes
Devil,
so beautiful?
devil, no,
Devil
devil.
Dick Red?
Yeah. If she knew those words, she would have asked me. All right.
I
And
was trying
I
to get
literally,
around that.
no, no, I looked at it and I said, I made a mistake and I wish I didn't do it. And she goes, all right, I'm going to make you a plate. You're going to eat and you're going to feel better. And I go, I bet I will.
Yeah, you
I
will.
bet I
Yeah, you
will.
will. Fuck
So she
yeah.
brought me this plate, right? She brought me this plate, had rice, had beef, everything that I can eat, right? I'm just wolfing it down. Then the dudes I smoked with was like, yo, who wants to go fishing? And both of them looked at me like, fishing.
Fuck
And I was
yeah.
like, no, I can't
Not
do
again, not again.
it.
Not
I can't
again.
do anything at this point. And my wife looked at me, she goes, go fishing.
Hell yeah.
Seriously, go fishing. And I look back at them and they go, come fishing. And I was like, I'm going to go
I'm
fishing.
going fishing. Fuck yeah.
And they go, yeah, man, we're going fishing. She goes, yeah, Tom, go fishing. You're going to feel better when you get back. How many wives would do that?
That's the way, man. That is the fucking
Right?
way.
So I go fishing, having a ball, right? Just chilling, going fishing, stuff like that. Came back and I felt great.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, who's ready to rock? you
That's the
know?
way. Did you catch anything?
And I got 2 bites, but I didn't catch anything.
Nice.
But like she wasn't feeling great. And she was like, are you okay to drive home? And I go, fuck yeah, I can
Am I
drive home.
okay to drive home? I'll drive cross
Dude,
country.
first 20 minutes just
Locked in.
like just locked in, like just puckered.
Hell yeah.
Like,
God damn.
but the dude I smoked with is the reason why your life is hard to date people.
Oh, it's one of those types.
Dude, I met him and I literally I told him I talked to him like I would talk to you, right? Like just chilling out, just asking what's going on in life, like what's going on. And I knew him before, right? So like
Word.
I was asking what's going on now, and he was like, "Oh, I just got done with my divorce. Uh, you know, it was really fucked up." And I said, "Well, what happened? Like, what happened to your divorce? Why did it go on?" And he goes, "Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I got my money. I have all these businesses. I got this going on in my life. She wanted to start a business with me, so we started a business. And she just doesn't like how much I have to work. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like how like she wanted to start the business but didn't want to finish
Didn't
the
want to.
business, right? And I was like, oh, all right, that's real.
Yeah.
Like that's a real thing. Like people do it. And he goes, well, then she was like, I'm gonna get a normal job. And within 6 days, she started talking to this dude, and I asked her about it. And like
Damn.
all of a sudden, like I wasn't in the picture anymore because I was working for our company and like
I was
nothing was
trying to
happening
make the
anymore.
fucking that dream still work.
And I was like, well, like if it took less than a week, like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
goes, he was like, I gave her everything she wanted in life. Like she told me what she wanted, and apparently she didn't want it. I was like, all right, well, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like you bit off more than you could chew. And he goes, yeah, and so I'm on all these dating sites now, and it's like I tell him, like, I'm the dude.
Oh
And
my
I don't
god.
understand why they don't want me. I don't understand. I
I'm
don't
the
understand.
dude. I'm the dude.
like,
Well,
like,
then again, bro, I'm
like
just throwing this out there. Regardless of how you go at that subject, everything you say is wrong. If you
well,
say
no. So
I'm the dude,
what I
it's
said to
wrong.
him,
If you don't say it, it's wrong.
what I said to him was like, well, so I have a boy, my boy, Big Buddha, and I was like, well, if you made a YouTube video of a clip of like who you are, like that is a way better rendition than just looking through your perfection as Instagram.
Bro, that's it. It's gonna end up in. Do you remember back in the fucking day? Do you remember back in the day they used to make fun of this shit on SNL, of the guys that would go to that fucking dating thing where they'd sit in front of the camera and be like, "Hey, my name is Michael, and I like to walk on the beach. I have a dog, and you know exactly what the fuck I'm
I
talking
do.
about. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about." Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah,
coming back
no,
to. We're coming full circle.
no,
My
no, it
Instagram is gonna
is.
be filled with that.
It is, but at the same time, he's like, yeah, dude, like I got 600 followers right now, and like that's exactly what I should do. I should just post one of my like 1,000 viewer videos just so they see I got 1,000. I was like, what? That is not what I said. That is 0% of what I
Wow,
just
what
said to
amazing
you.
fucking, what absolute amazing, amazing advice that
Yeah,
was, dude.
like I was like, no, 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 and he's like, no, no, you're brilliant, man, you're brilliant. I was like,
Good luck.
he's like, you, no, no. And the very next words out of it, do you want to smoke? And I was like, yep.
To have discussions with you, I think I need to.
Like it was just crazy to
Oh
me.
my
And then
lord.
I met another dude there at the same place, and his kid's a fucking genius. His kid's a
That's
genius,
awesome.
right?
Yeah.
So his kid's just being a kid, just pressing me, just trying to be a dick, right?
You
So
word.
I was just a bigger dick to him, right? Just like every time he pressed me, I just pressed him harder, right? And
Showing fucking dominance. I see you.
dude, and he would just laugh, and he would just go, and I was like, oh, see, so you thought it was funny? Because I never thought about it that way, without smirking or anything. He'd go, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah,
And I
you're
go,
making him have epiphanies.
right, right, right. So I'm just ripping on him, like he says something, I rip him back, and then all of a sudden he comes back with a comeback, and he's like, I was like, dude, that was solid.
Not bad.
That was
Not
solid.
bad. Yeah.
That wasn't bad, man. That was good, man. And he goes, now you're just making fun of me. I go, no, I'm not making fun of you.
Props
But
for.
now
Yeah.
that you're thinking about it, now I'm gonna make
Yeah.
fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So this kid's
Now I'm
like,
in your head.
this kid's like 10 years old. My kid's 10 years old.
Word.
So like I'm on the level of like what's going
Oh
on,
yeah,
right?
you've heard the banter.
Yeah, but he's speaking English, like thinking like my Spanish is better than my English, so he can win, right? so so then he spits one in Spanish, and I spit it back harder than him in Spanish, right? And he's like,
Oh, you bastard! You my trump
like
card.
no, like he didn't understand what I said to him. So then I explained it in English to him, and his cousin who's sitting next to him just like giggled at him.
That's fucked up. Oh my god. You owned him in
But
his own
I can't.
language.
Well, no. So then I'm like telling his dad, I'm like, yo, your kid's really smart. Like he's really, really smart. He's really intuitive. Like you need to get him tested to see how smart he is.
Word.
Like he's really, really smart. You are holding him back if you don't do it.
Word, word, word.
And I asked him, I was like, how many people told you that you're really smart? He goes, nobody. I go, do you know that you're really, really smart? He goes, yeah. I go, but you're really dumb. He goes, sometimes.
Yeah, hey, self-actuation. That's
Yeah, no, I was like, oh no, that's good. That's good. Like sometimes I'm dumb,
yeah, yeah.
but you are really smart, and like don't let anyone tell you that you're dumb. Like you're really smart, and if anyone thinks that being smart is dumb, is stupid. Like
That's
just
fucking
keep
awesome
going
though.
for it, kid. And so like this kid at like I'm leaving, right? So Pal's like I'm ready to leave. So we're getting ready to leave, and I was like, yo, where's your dumb kid?
That's the way though. You got to make sure that they're still their feet are still on ground.
Dude, and he ran and hugged me, and he's like, thank you so much." And I was like, "Dude, just 10 toes down.
Hell
You
yeah,
got to do it.
do
You know,
you?
we're doing it for us. You know, like don't ever forget this." And he's like, "Are you gonna be here in a week?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna be here in a week, but like, I may be here in a year." And he goes, "All right, you know, I'll look out for you."
See you in a fucking
But
year.
like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, this is a 10-year-old kid, right? That people, in my opinion, like just coddle kids in so many ways that it's like challenge them, find out where they're smart. Like,
That's the biggest thing. I've seen that there was something that was talking about like um, parents with anxiety create kids with anxiety, and it was showing like this lady that had her kid out by the pool, and the kid like tripped into the pool. And she starts bugging out, trying to pull the kid out, and like grandma's the one recording, and she's like, "Hey, Katie, stop! Katie, leave him alone. He's trying." And like the kid, he's above water, his head's above water. Yeah, he's struggle paddling, but he's paddling. He's above water. He's not drowning. The lady starts screaming that he's drowning. When that happens, he stops paddling and he just starts bugging out. And it's
yeah,
like that shows exactly what happens in society, and that also shows why nowadays it feels like everyone wants the world to cater to them rather than I need to work with the world.
no, I mean, what surprised me about my kids is that the youngest couldn't swim. He's a fish. He wants to be a fish,
Word.
but couldn't swim. It took me less than 15 minutes to teach him to swim.
Oh yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, he can't swim. He can't swim." And I go, "No, no, no. Everybody can swim. It's called survival.
Yeah.
Like everybody can
Yep.
swim." So I said, "All right, jump off from here. I'm gonna catch you. Jump off from here. I'm gonna catch you." So I caught him. Right. So he knew I was gonna catch him.
Mhm.
Then I took a 2 step back. I was like, "All right, jump to me." He's like, "You're too far." I was like, "No, no, no. You got the power to jump to me."
Yeah.
He jumped straight to my arms.
Word.
Right. Because he had the power from out of fear to jump to me.
Mhm.
So I was like, boom. Right. Step back even farther. He had maybe 6 inches to swim to me. I said, "Kick, kick, 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 kick." Right.
Word.
As he's freaking out, and he made it to me. I picked him up. I go, "Look, dude, you're here." Right. And every single time I made it further
Make him
back, further
spend a
back, further
little
back,
bit
further
more
back.
time doing it himself. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm an asshole because now
Give me
everybody
2
has to
seconds.
do
I'm
this for
sorry.
them.
Yo.
No, no, no. I got pantyhose on. You want to meet up? We can meet up. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I got the thong on. No, no. That thong is on. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. We got you. Don't, no, 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 no. Don't even worry. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll be back in 5. Yeah, yeah.
So crazy enough, that was someone asking about the thong that I'm wearing right now, and I was telling them no, I have it on.
You heard the whole thing.
I never took my fucking headphones off. Thank you very much, you fucking shit. Your face went from like listening to what the fuck I was saying to like, oh my god, to oh I get it. Okay, you son of a bitch. Here, go ahead. Oh hey, guest star. Is he in my camera?
Yeah.
Poosh, right here. Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
This is getting weird. This is getting weird.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm happy with how this has been able to get framed in.
All right, so really quick, Space wants to do a pod with us.
Word.
And the only worry that he has is that we're not going to be good for timing wise on it.
There we go.
So like I told him, if there is a time that we all 3 of us can do it, we'll schedule it and it has to be that exact time.
Yeah.
All right, Pooch, calm the fuck down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello.
Up in the frame.
I don't know why he's getting all up in the grill.
Yeah,
but
nah, dude, he's like
he's like,
what's
bitch.
his name?
They say 15 minutes of fame. That was 15 seconds.
No, dude, no, he's the dude from a Death Row Records. Like if you don't
Bro,
want your producers all up in your videos,
I'm not gonna lie. This motherfucker looked creepy as hell in the In the
Look at him
actual
slide
Twitch
out.
shot. Holy shit. All right,
You're good,
sorry.
dog.
Sorry.
No.
I apologize. He's fucking distracting.
All right,
But
we
I'm down for
digress.
that. When is his free time?
He needs at least 2 weeks' notice.
Holy crap. What does he do on the weekends?
So we can't talk about this on the pod, but in 2 weeks, if we set something up, we could definitely do something with him.
Bet.
Um, we just don't want to put his life on the line right now. He's having a little struggles
Mm,
when it comes to personal things, and our heart goes out to him. We love him a lot.
bro. He's going through something I'm very fearful of.
Yeah, and we don't want to put it out there, but hey, Space, my boy,
Stay fucking
peace
strong,
and
man.
love.
Stay fucking
Peace and
strong.
love, man.
It's tough. It is tough. Goddamn.
But
But yeah,
back to this,
I'm down for that.
back to this dude that I met on the 4th of July,
Yeah.
right? He's a douchebag. Like I get why women don't want to get with him.
But
I get why he got
he's one of
divorced.
those like my shit don't stink kind of guys. I'm doing everything right.
I'm an alpha male dude.
Everything should just work out now.
No, 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 no. You said you wanted this. I produced it. You don't like the man that I am because of what you asked me to do. Right?
So he's linking all that shit to like his worth
He's
and
like,
their fucking
I
growth.
I I have 20,000 followers on Instagram.
And who gives a fuck?
And so he said to me, I was like, well, I told my boy that's dating, who is you,
Yeah.
right? Like, you should just make a video that links to who you are,
Yeah.
right? Like, just,
I
like
already know
walking my
what kind of
dog, this is
video
what I'm doing,
you're
like,
looking to
this,
see. We talked about that.
this is what we're doing, right? And he goes, oh, yeah, I should probably link one of my biggest videos to it. I was like, that is not what I
Who is
said.
going to
That
give a
is
fuck?
that
Bro?
is not what I said. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, one of my biggest videos, like that has like 2,000 views. Like I should link it to it. I was like, no, that's not what I said.
Ugh. Hey, you know what
No,
though? You know what though? I'll say one thing on his behalf is that there is that sect of women or that sect of people that will see a video like that, will see that, oh, he's starting to get a lot of views, and that will be something that tells them like, oh, this is a good person to fucking at least date. There is
no, that's
that
cool.
group.
That's cool. That's cool. If you want that type
If
of
you're looking
person,
for that
but if
exactly.
you are trying to cultivate a different type of woman that you want, then no, that's
Mhm.
not what you want to do, right?
If
That's
you
not what
yeah,
you
if
want
you
to do.
attract that type and then you're looking for a normal fucking not traditional in the sense of how it's used today, but a normal fucking person, you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna
Well,
have that.
so say this. It's like I go to the gym every day. I want a gym girl to go to the gym with me every single day,
Yeah.
right? I'm a gym bro, and I met this girl, and I think I can change her to be a gym girl because she likes to go hiking.
Mhm.
Those are two very different things.
True that.
Those are very different
True that.
things.
But see, that's what makes it fucking complicated. Is that same fucking gym bro that's like, I want a girl that goes to the gym. I want that. Can find a girl at the gym, but then what if she just goes there once a week, twice a week?
An occasional.
Yeah, and you find that out, and then it's like, fuck, the dedication to that isn't there for me. I made the wrong. But it could be the same way otherwise, where it's like someone that's working out 3 times a week can be like, I want someone that like takes care of themselves a bit. Find someone at the gym, and then it turns out, oh, she's a powerlifting star that lifts 7 times a week.
Who knows? She
Yeah.
may not have known she was.
Mhm.
you know? So I've been getting up an hour earlier, exercising every day, stretching and exercising, trying to get ready for this gladiator race in October,
Yeah.
right? Like
You haven't said this is the first time you're mentioning this on stream, I believe. You want to explain?
okay, yeah. So I've been working out for the last like 9 weeks, getting ready for this gladiator race. It's not called a gladiator race. It's something weird.
Yeah, but it's
Um,
like Spartan race kind of thing. Because I know
yeah,
Spartan race was huge for a while, but it's that
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
And I've been working out every single day. I've been waking up an hour earlier every single day. So with this heat that's been going on, if anyone's been dealing with this, I'm sorry. I've been getting up at 2 a.m. every single day to stretch and exercise until 3. I take my shower, get ready for the day, and I start my work day at 4 a.m. And then I'm done at 12. And then do a next workout at 12 at 2 until 3, and then I take a shower again, kind of like get ready for bed, and that's kind of like the way I roll. But I've been trying to work out every single day, working different muscle groups. A lot of them kind of uh, are the same muscle groups in your core and whatnot. But I just been trying to be more active every single day, and I've actually gained 3 pounds, which is huge for me. Like being 117 pounds now, being 120 pounds, 3 pounds is a lot for me. So I
You
can
and
only
you've
imagine.
always had since we were in fucking school. You've
Well,
had
the most,
you've had fucking battles with gaining weight when you wanted to
yeah.
gain weight and shit like that.
Well, the heaviest I've ever weighed in my entire life is 128.
God damn.
So I am less than my weight in college.
Word.
And that was from me just straight up working out every single day.
Word.
So, like, for the fact that I went from 117 to 120 is really, really good. I think I definitely have more body fat than I did when I was, you know,
Well, when you were fucking prime
20 years
college,
younger,
yeah,
20 years
yeah.
younger.
Fuck. What do you expect?
But like, I can rep out. Like my dad asked me, he's like, "Hey, how many are you repping out?" I was like, "I could do 40 pull-ups."
That's a ridiculous number.
No, I could do like I could rep that out, but it's because the kids have a pull-up bar and I challenge them. So if my kids didn't have a pull-up bar, there was no way I would be doing 40 at this point. But because 9 months of me working at it, yeah, I can do
We've been just
40 at this
doing it.
point.
Already been
Yeah,
doing
like
it. Yeah.
yeah, I can do it now. So like people are like, oh, how many can you? No, it's not like I did it yesterday. Like just did it. No, I didn't. I just took it taken me months to do it.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's this is I'm sorry, this is a bit of a random thought, but what you just said, the sentence you just said remind me of it. But it was this Instagram reel of this these people
Oh, thank
talking.
God. I thought you were gonna like line me up with like One Punch Man, and I was gonna punch
No.
you through the
No, no,
screen.
no, no, no. It
Like
was
I do 100 push-ups. I do 100
it was the
sit-ups.
fucking when you were talking about like doing the stuff with your kids and all that stuff and talking about getting in shape, but you've always been in good shape, and
Oh, thank you.
what you said reminded me of this thing that I was watching on Instagram. It was a reel of these two people talking, and they were talking about kids in school. Now they were talking about a race thing of black kids to white kids, which I mean I'm not black and I'm not white, so I don't fucking know.
Well, which one's the whipping arm?
Hey, that I know very well. I know that very well. Okay, I know that with all different types of weapons too. Thank you very much. But no, they were talking about kids and how they're like it's cool when you see the kids that grow up being taught by parents in different ways. Where with you, it's more about understanding, getting a full understanding of whatever they're doing. Understand why you're doing what you're doing so that you can do what you're doing correctly. And that it's a great way of teaching. And they were talking about how you'll see kids that when they go into sports and everything, especially when they are stand out, when they're above their classmates, when they're first starting out, and they're just like they look like not phenoms, but they're extra talented, if you will. It depends on how the parents come at it, because one, you can take it and make it where the sport is all that matters. The sport is all that matters. If you do well in the sport, you are succeeding. But then when they get to that college level, when they get to those other levels, if they can't still compete at that same level in the sport, they become broken down and just broken spirited.
All
The
right,
other
all right. So
wait. The other way that they take it is that instead of doing that, they take the principles. Like for you, where you're talking about the understanding of it, the knowing the work that you need to do so that you could do it right is a philosophical constant for what you're doing in life, period. So the kids that look at it where it's like, now I might not be able to compete anymore now that I'm in college, but the perseverance that I had to go to fucking classes, go to practice, the determination that I had to fucking sacrifice the shit that I had to sacrifice are all different key takeaways from that. So this it's less about the sport and more about what they learned. And that was a long way to say I think that you're teaching them the absolute best way possible because of that.
No, I appreciate that. But at the same time, like this statement sits true with me in so many ways. The most talented people I've ever played with never went pro.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, that
and I can
hey,
make that phrase and you understand all the aspects that
yeah.
encompass that,
Yeah.
and kids will look at it and go, I don't get it. But by the time they're adults, they're gonna go,
You
I
have
get
to
it.
yeah, you got to learn. You got that's something that you're right. You learn through that through life.
Right? That's wisdom.
True.
And I hate to say it to kids, but it's like it's true. Like youth I had this discussion with my wife the other day where it was like you think your world and your girlfriend is everything at 16. Everything in life is determined by the time you're 17. You want to kill yourself by 18 for what happened when you were 17. And now you're 34. You're 35.
And now it's yeah.
Life is really fucking easy. You want to make life hard, you make hard decisions, easy decisions. You make easy decisions to make your life hard. You make hard decisions to make your life easy. That's the difference.
I
You want
like
to get
that.
with that girl? Cool. Get with that girl. But you are opening yourself
You're also
from an
signing up
easy
for
decision
yeah.
for a difficult life afterwards. Oh, I got this baby mama. That's your doing.
Yep. You've
You
done
did
that.
it.
You have to fucking sleep in the bed that you've made.
Yeah.
Really quick. Anybody that's watching, I'm very proud of that quick little edit that I did just now because you have moved over just the slightest bit. You've moved over to the left on your screen on.
Well, I don't have to do it anymore, so like, why would I care?
Yeah, I know. I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying I'm happy with how it fucking looks, and it was very
Hey, dude,
smooth.
high fives. Why do you think I would ask you? Can you slide to your left?
We're there.
you know,
It's easier for me because I could just move my whole camera.
dude, I can move my entire chair. like,
I'm waiting for you to stop moving on to. Okay, good. You went back to the right spot.
yeah, dude, I'm home. I'm sitting at home right now.
Oh my god.
but
I'm
no.
sorry to interrupt, but yes.
So, do you have the stats up right now? Like, can you see the chat?
Can I see our chat? Yeah.
Okay, no, because you can pull it up on OBS also.
I usually don't use it on OBS. I wasn't sure how well it actually
It's
keeps
super
up with it.
accurate
Yeah?
because I interacted with my own, so that's how much of a loser I am.
What do you mean?
I interacted with my own.
Fuck fuck that.
I
I
started
message my
one.
own shit too. I
I
got to
message you and you never respond to me. I tell you that your mic's fucked up and you go,
That
ah,
okay, I never
bot or
respond
not,
and then
bot or
you
not.
came into the Discord cuz I hadn't seen it. And oh, I remember that. The only reason I didn't see yours is because they were doing that fucking the beta for their new viewing app thing. I don't know why the hell they had to touch anything.
Dude, I felt like an asshole. I was like, I'm just shitting on him right now.
Anybody watching is like, "Oh my god, who is this guy?"
This guy is so rude. Like, and I thought it was hilarious, but I'm in bed, like, not trying to, like, freak out at you.
No, dude. No, that was when they put that new. Where the fuck is my chat?
If you go to settings, you can re-pull it up.
Yeah, but I thought they had an easier way to do it through view.
There is one that, like, automatically pulls it up.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, whatever. Whatever, this doesn't matter. I can figure this out
All
whenever.
right, so long story short, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I met a dude that I fully understand why it's so difficult to meet people online. because I met a dude who thinks he's the shit and doesn't understand why women don't like him. Versus I know a dude who is the shit and more women need to like him. I don't know why they don't like him. Maybe they're racist and they don't like the brown skin. They can go fuck themselves because listen, touch the Buddha. That's all I'm saying. Is like
Ugh.
touch the Buddha, you get some luck, just get that loving in.
I,
This dude is just so cocky and just thinks he's the shit. Where I
he
know my
gets
boy. I
exactly
know
what he
my boy.
deserves.
I know my boy. That dude gets exactly what he's looking for. He gets exactly what he's looking
Hmm.
for because he's only swiping right on that type of person, right? He's only swiping right on the gold digger that wants that type
Exactly.
of
That's
thing.
going to
And when
ruin.
he
Yeah.
can't give it to him because he has 5 kids, like I get it. I get why women don't want that. But at the same time, you can't expect a dude to be walking out with 6 figures every single day. But
Yeah.
what you can be looking for is someone that's working towards 6 figures every single
Hell
day.
yeah.
And guess what?
Working towards
Guess
six
what?
figures and
Crazy
makes you
idea.
feel like a million, baby. Let's
Crazy,
go.
crazy idea. You make 6, he makes 6. And guess what? You're closer to a
Hell
million.
yeah.
Like, right? Like, I just don't understand this idea that this is good, this is bad. Oh, they can't put up with this. They
Dude,
can't do it. I can't put up with this. You
the
can't
red
put up
flag
with
shit
two
is
hundred
crazy.
thousand dollars. You crazy.
That
I
I
can I can put up with a lot of shit in my life to keep my job to make less than that.
hell
All
yeah.
right, like
Hell yeah.
I
What
can
the
do
fuck? I
that.
can make it by. I do not need hundreds of. Hey, would it be nice? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. But do I need that to survive? No.
How much are you like? No, I'm not saying how much are you making now because I don't want to put that out there. But like for the shit that you get at your job, is
Is
it
it
more or less than 100,000?
is it worth? Do I make more or less than 100? No,
No, no.
I
Is
make
it
less.
worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Is it worth 100? Honestly, for the amount of money that I make the company, it should be
No,
because it's
it should
unfair.
be. It should be.
It is
Right? It
unfair.
should be. It should be.
I get a my commission on things is like we as a company get.
Don't open it up. Don't
I'm not
open it up.
saying any numbers.
Don't open it up.
Oh yeah,
Don't do it.
no numbers, no names, but when I sell something,
This bitch.
my company gets a portion of that, whatever percentage of that. But then I get such a minuscule percentage of that percentage that it's like, why? I did
I
everything for that. Why the
I
fuck?
I've been rewatching Breaking Bad recently, and you are a great salesman. You are a fantastic salesman, and
I'm a good
everyone that
talker.
I've ever
That's it.
met. No, 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 and that's being a salesman. You're a good bullshitter. You know,
Truth. Truth. I
you
mean,
can look at our conversations. We literally forget what the premise was, but we had fun going on the journey,
yeah.
right?
I was gonna say we're masters of our art.
Dude, I can make someone that's allergic to food buy a food. Like
Yeah, I can make.
I'm allergic to food, but I could do it.
I can hypothetically convince my best friend that there's no nuts in something that is completely made up of nuts.
That is true because there's a trust level that has been crossed that maybe never will be crossed again. And until that same person tricked someone into that same person into believing that he is colorblind.
Whoa, me?
You and Nate tricked me that I was colorblind.
What did I do? I might have gone along with it by
You
accident.
all right, all right, all right. So you and Kenny said I was colorblind, right? And I said, no, I'm not colorblind. He said, yes, like you're colorblind. And I said, I'm not colorblind. So then I went to bed because I had to go to work like a human being, and you degenerates were playing video games all night long. So I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I went to work, and I was learning Spanish along the way, and I took a couple uh, in my colorblind test on YouTube during my lunch, and I found out that no, I'm not colorblind. So then I get home, and you know, Big Boot is there, and our boy Nate's there, And I said, I'm not colorblind, and I know I'm not colorblind. You two can go fuck yourselves. And you go, fucking little nicking me, like,
That's about
and
right, yeah.
they both said, well, what's this color? And I said, that is blue. And they both go, no,
Nope.
that's yellow. They both said at the same exact time, no, that's yellow. And that's when I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You know what? Honestly, it was probably a conversation that we had already had of
No,
like
I asked you
it's
that, and
going to
you
be
later,
yellow.
no, you guys both had said we never talked about it. We just did it, and we both just looked at each other and said,
Well, that's it.
"Are
Once
you
it's said, then it's
keep
like
shut
now
the fuck up?
we
Don't do
know the
anything.
story.
Don't. Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
know the story
Don't
now.
do it. Don't do it."
Yep.
And so for the next week, I then believed I was colorblind again until
Again.
I just like, am I an idiot for it? Probably.
You've come
But
to
like
terms with your
that is
colorblindness?
that is a weird flex that both of you said the same thing at the same time. That's a weird play.
I mean, how many fucking times does that happen? We have in New Brunswick. There is so many fucking people that we have lied to as a tandem walking around drunk on the street.
No, but that's easier. That's easier.
I'm just
That's
saying.
easier. That's easier.
I am just
Dude,
saying.
no. So there's like there is like magic tricks where it's like you know it because you've already planted the idea in their head.
Hmm.
But also like we know each other, so we know the story.
We
We
know
know the
where it's
play that we're
going.
about to make,
Yeah.
right? We know what's gonna happen. So it's like, oh, what's her name? Carla. Carla, right? Right? Like we have certain plays in our head that we already know that we're gonna go to, right?
Holy shit. That's
Right?
very
Like
true.
no, there's certain plays that we do. And that's cool and it's funny because we can do it to people that we don't know. Right? It's
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
oh, what was
And
that girl's name? What
they're
what
never ready. They're never ready.
what was that girl's name? What was that? Oh, Omegaton. You know, like,
Omegaton.
like
Omegaton was the girl in AC by the fucking cigarettes. That was Omegaton.
I know it's like no. That was the girl that challenged me at your house party. That literally called me out for being my height.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna have to be another fucking pod.
Please don't. Please
That's
don't.
the story of that will have to be another fucking pod.
Uh,
Oh my god.
I wasn't even mad. I was impressed. I was proud of her.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was
That was actually
absolutely
the worst part.
hilarious.
It was the worst part that you found it hilarious and
Because
not offended.
because I was like, there's not a chance this is real. It can't be. Because like, how many times have we fucked around where like
Dude, I was
we'll
big mad for you. I was big mad for you, and you came down.
yeah, yeah. Because this girl was all up in your grill, and I was like, there's not a chance this could be happening in my house right now.
Dude, she was so big that
She was so
was
big.
like, I'm gonna whip your ass, and I'm looking
Yeah.
at her. I was like, I don't
Is
want to do
this how
this.
this
I
night's gonna
don't
go?
want to do this.
I will say though, hey, once I did come down, once I did realize that it was,
Oh yeah,
oh
she
no, this
kissed
is
your ass.
a real
She
situation.
wanted it. No. She wanted that D, dude. She
Yeah,
would
but
have
her
sucked your
her
shit.
nasty ass fucking friends. Oh god, all of them, all of them. I was so happy to kick them out.
Oh, the one that pukes is the reason
Yeah,
why I wanted to kick him out.
puked on my fucking drug rug too. Drug rug also meaning a one of those like hemp sweatshirts. I don't know if everybody calls them that, but that's what we used to call them when we were younger.
Yeah, drug red. It was like a hemp sweater that
Yeah.
like was oversized and like you just like go watch Pineapple Express. The drug dealer was wearing that. But yeah, no, this dude just started puking. I told him, hey, your friend needs to leave. They didn't want to leave. I said, hey, if you want to stay, you got to clean it up. They were like, yeah, we'll clean it up.
For
I
my
was like, all right, cool.
visual learners out there.
Flip up the yeah, there you go. Yeah, drug red. Yeah, yeah.
I love this one.
So
It's purple.
so this girl says like, all right, cool. No, we're gonna clean it up. Give us like 10, 15 minutes and we'll get him out of here. 45 minutes later, I go back down and they're still like down there and he puked again. I was like, yo, you need to go. I don't care if you cleaned it up. You need to go. This is my boy's place. You need to go. I'll clean this up. Get the fuck out. And this girl says to me, I'm Army, bro. I'm Army. I said, I don't care if you're
And
Army. I don't
what?
give a fuck where you at. I don't care what you are. Get the fuck out. And she's like, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna clean up the puke because you didn't
You're
do it.
nasty. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I said, well, you had like an hour to do it and you didn't
You
do it.
haven't done shit.
I
They were
gave you.
weren't they chilling? The girls weren't they chilling when that dude was like damn near sleeping on the couch?
They were on the couch with him.
Fucking oh.
And so I brought them paper towels. I brought them spray, like to clean it up. And I was like, no, get the fuck out. I'm gonna clean it. It's like, I'm Army. I'm hard. I'm hard. I was like, oh, okay, okay. Oh.
I am definitely not. Get the fuck out of my way.
Ooh, y'all Army. Later to find out that they are ROTC reserves.
Yeah, they were armed. Is what they were.
But like at that point, I knew enough Army dudes. I rolled with enough Army RTC guys, rolled with enough like jiu-jitsu guys, and I was like, all right, let's do it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Let's go. I wasn't fucking like worried about it. So I kick him out of the basement. I start cleaning it up. She's still talking shit about it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Everybody's talking shit. I'm cleaning it up. They're finally upstairs, and it's to her on like a podium talking shit about me. Going, oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
In
This
the kitchen, just full of people. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
This 5'3" N-word, which she was not. She
Yeah.
was Asian. She was Asian. She goes, this 5'3" N-word, and I'm like opening the door. I go, at least you got my height right.
Yeah, true that.
Right? Like I'm propping it up because nobody gets my height right.
I
I'm
was
like,
I was
nothing,
all the way
4 foot nothing,
upstairs.
something.
By the way, I was oblivious to this. I was all the way
I
upstairs.
I told him these things were happening. And
Yeah, but there was other.
But Big Booty was with his girl at the time, and I was not trying to introduce the funness that he may have been happening at the time with the
to
funness
that
that may
ball
have
of
been going
silly
up his
putty that was
nose.
downstairs.
Yeah, and going in her mouth. So there was a bunch of funness going all around Big Booty at that
There's
time.
a lot of
And I wasn't
funness.
trying to stop that. So I was like, "Yo, chill the fuck out." And she goes, "Oh, and this N word."
Yeah,
And I was like,
that.
oh.
I think that's what
Oh.
clued everything in because the yelling started, and then it was like, "What's happening? Is this real?"
Yeah, yeah. And then she wanted to love up on Nee. As soon as he came down the steps, he's like, "This is my place. This is my place."
Yeah, yeah. Because I heard her yelling at you. She was yelling at you and saying, it's not your place. It's not your place," or some shit like that.
Who are you? Who are you?
So like that was the last thing I heard as I was laughing all the way to the kitchen, and then I heard her saying that to him, and like that's the last person you should say that to at my house.
He was like, "Who are you?"
So
Who
then
are
it
you?"
was,
He's like,
"It's my
"He is
fucking
me."
house." What?
No. So he comes out and he goes, "Huh? This is my house, and he is me." It's turned into this like awkward like moment of like straight up Rush Hour where you is me and I am him.
Yeah, yeah. Who is you? Oh my fucking god.
He is me and I am you.
That crazy ass. She switched quick though. She
Real
switched
quick.
so fucking
Real
quick. Oh my god, she was being nice and she was doing little flirty smiles and everything. Everything's good. Everything's good. As I'm
And so now I'm mad. So I'm big mad
Yeah.
now. Because she just switched like that where she's like, oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, no,
I'm
no,
the
no,
victim
no,
here.
we're
No one's angry. Yep.
Like he was just being real aggressive, and Neil's still in like big mode where he's like, "No, my boy told me about your puking. You didn't clean it." No, we're gonna clean it. We're gonna
There's
clean
a
it. No.
sweatshirt.
He said he gave you an hour to clean it. You didn't clean it.
Yeah, I kicked him out, bro. I was so happy to see him go. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I even told you about this, but like the day after, I was wondering about that. I was like, I wonder how the fuck they got anywhere after I kicked them out because they didn't. I don't know who the fuck drove them here, but they all walked away from my house.
Well, some people walked away with more than just that from your house.
Yeah, they did. That fucking shit ass laptop. I hope it exploded.
So So Poissy scene, we went hunting
Oh
after
yeah,
said party.
there was a
This
laptop missing. It
this
was
this podcast has gone off the rails. I
way
just
the
want everyone
fuck,
to know
way the fuck.
we started off in a very kosher
Oh
place
yeah, we
and
were
we are getting
teaching
to a very
OBS.
dark place. Yeah,
We
we
were
ended
teaching
up in a very
OBS.
dark place. But welcome to the pod. This is what we do. We talk about whatever the fuck we want. And if you want to jump in,
Yeah, this is
we
coming
love to go on
coming on a
tangents.
fucking a walk down memory lane. If you have any experiences of people like this, please share your experiences.
I just want to wish you luck because it's 727 at 727.
Oh hell yeah.
Love you, kid.
Go buy a lottery ticket. Love you, my G.
But that night was crazy.
But yeah, so a laptop went missing. A laptop went missing. Not my
A
laptop.
knife was pulled. A knife was pulled that night.
A knife on me? Not on me.
No, no, not in you. One of the
Oh
couple
fuck,
bills.
that's right. That's right. That
Yeah,
little.
knife got pulled that night.
That's right. Back on. It was on the fucking porch or the deck, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
I
Knife got pulled
remember
on.
that.
Over what? Over what? A sea cow.
Oh my fucking god.
Over a sea cow. There was a manatee that needed protecting apparently,
Oh
and
fucking idiots. A
and a
disagreement
knife got
about
pulled out.
yeah, a
A
disagreement
gentleman's disagreement.
about some shit that wasn't even happening. Like I had no I am not built like that. I had no manatees in my backyard. They just were having a fucking disagreement. The motherfucker pulled a knife on an argument about manatees. Oh my
One manatee.
god.
One manatee.
Oh man. I remember this, man. That was so fucked up. And then
They're still together.
that's
They're
also
still together. That's pretty
Are you
crazy.
serious?
Yeah, they're still together.
Wow, that's dysfunctional.
Well, one Indian sea cow with a white manatee creates a unicorn.
Yeah, but why the fuck was anybody fighting for that goddamn manatee?
When your brother has a child, ask him about the manatee.
God damn, I don't. I'll never understand. I will
I don't
never.
either.
I will
I
never
don't get it.
understand.
I don't get it. I am super appreciative that if people don't know, we graduated in 2009, so we're like 16 years out of college
Yes, sir.
or out of high school. Out of high school,
That's a
which is
crazy
crazy.
fucking thing to say. Holy shit.
I look at people that are less than us, and I go, "Wow, you old, you old, you you old, my dude." Like,
That's different though. There's some motherfuckers that been acting like they're 40 since they were 20.
dude. No, here's the thing though. I could literally shave everything and look younger than a high schooler.
I don't think I could go to high school. I guarantee I could fit into college if I took this off.
I guarantee. Well, no, you could fit into college no matter what because they're adults.
Also true. Also true.
I could go to high school though if I shaved everything off.
I could see. Yeah.
I could shave everything off and be the starting quarterback of the juvie team.
Bro, you would wreck people. You would wreck
No,
people.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You would. You would because they don't know the same kind of techniques that you'd be. You would get rocked by the whoever's just like some fucking weirdly strong high schooler. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
But I've demolished some kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh
Like
my
if
god.
I played JV hockey, I dominate some kids.
I would, bro. I would play. I would just do a quick little shovel pass to you every single snap, and be like, "All right,
No, I mean put me in wrestling, right? Put me at 115 in wrestling.
wrestling. Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna eat someone at
yeah.
115. I'm gonna
Wrestling is
eat someone at
all about the
115.
fucking the weight and the ratios
Like
that you have.
I can drop 5 pounds, just eat
Yeah,
somebody.
the ratios that you have at that weight would be ridiculous.
And I know what I'm doing. You know, so it's like, oh, you're a freshman at 115. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
I could see that, bro. Because I quit. I quit wrestling because my second year of wrestling, I had gotten bigger than
Your frame.
my
Then your
class.
frame.
No. Than the people that were my age. I was bigger than where I should have been. My second year, because my first year I won too much, So the second year they put me in a different fucking thing where I was facing kids that were 2 to 3 years older than me. I quit that year because there was some oh my
Years.
god, there was a motherfucker that he hit his growth spurt and he was like like I'm a big boy. He was not big at all. He was just tall and his weight was in my weight. And it was not fair at all. This motherfucker looked like he was goddamn near 6 foot tall, and I'm this like little pudgy hasn't hit growth spurt yet. And this
4'11",
this motherfucker's
260.
doing like fucking Krav Maga shit, and I'm like, I just want to pin you. I don't know.
Touching, touching,
Yeah,
touching.
and I was like, okay, so I can't brute
Dude.
strength. As soon as I couldn't brute strength people, I was like, okay, this
Oh,
ain't
so
for me.
when
Fuck
you
this.
found out you didn't have technique, you found
Yeah,
out you got beat.
yeah. I was like, oh,
Well,
this
so
is fuck
that's
this.
like my wife's oldest. He's 16. He's playing with 18-year-olds,
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
loves it.
he's getting looked at for the all under
Well,
something, right?
yeah, he's been looked at by the All Colombian team
That's fucking
for
awesome.
years. He's played for the All Colombian team, like under U16,
Oh,
under
I didn't know
U14, stuff like that.
he had opportunity to play with him. That's awesome.
Yeah, and train with him, stuff like that. And like the youngest has been doing it since he was 5.
That's actually sick.
So yeah, so it works out. And their whole thing is like when you get to America, like you gotta dominate, you gotta represent.
That's fucking awesome.
It's a lot of pressure,
I can imagine.
which you people say it's awesome, but I don't think people realize the pressure that comes with it. And I think that my experience with music helps me like semi understand the pressure that comes with it.
Yeah,
Where
keep everything else going straight as well.
well, I'm not at that level. I was never that good,
Well,
right? I was good, but I was never that good. And to be told that I was that good from such a young age is different than me finding out later after I practiced for years that I'm good. I'm not great, I'm good.
I get
So
what you're saying.
like the difference is the playing style. So when we got a different head coach in football, right? Everything sucked in football.
Everything got destroyed. Yeah.
Because what? The system
Yeah,
changed.
he took away our entire identity from what we
Yeah.
grew up
So
running.
if I take that away from the kids, are they good at soccer?
Well, I mean, soccer's a lot more of the individual skills can get you pretty fucking far.
Oh yeah, well I can say that same thing about a wide receiver.
I guess.
I can say the same exact thing about a running back. But if your system sucks and your O line sucks, you're not getting anything done.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose so.
So like you can be the greatest right guard ever, but if nobody else
If you're
blocks,
on a
who the
shit
fuck
team,
cares?
yeah,
Yeah, who the fuck cares that you're pancaking 3 people as a right guard? Who
that's
cares?
that's very true.
Why aren't you playing right tackle? you know,
Yeah,
like
that
why aren't you playing the
why
better position?
yeah why aren't you switching to left tackle so that you can save our fucking QB?
Back, yeah, like it's just one of those things that like to make it rationalized for Americans. That's where it is. If you want to make the comparison to America, that's what it is. It's like, oh, this kid's amazing at this position in this style of their formations. And good coaches will put them in the best situation to be in
To
their best
make them
position
shine with their fucking skill set. Yeah.
with their philosophy,
Hmm.
right? And bad coaches do what? Oh, I'm sorry, the 4 years
This is
that we
the
were in
way
high
we
school.
do it.
Thank you. The four
Yeah,
years that we were in college, high school. Thank you.
this is the way I do it. Oh god, that shit ruined. I mean, oh my god, I was about to go on a tangent of how that is a viewpoint that needs to be there in p- positions of power. Period is not hey, this is my way or the highway. Period, but okay, what's the best way we can utilize your fucking skills?
Okay, so you had a bunch of different head coaches, right,
Yeah,
throughout life.
yeah.
I've had a lot of different directors in my life
Hmm.
that and coaches in my life, right? You've had coaches that are great educators. right? Taught you the game. They
hundred
were like, hey
percent,
man, they took you under their wing. They taught you the game. They're like, hey, when I need you to do this, I need you to do this, right?
hundred
When
percent.
you do this, I need 1, 2, bum bum, right? You have coaches like that, and then you have head coaches that are complete assholes.
Yep, that
But
ruined
their
it.
under
They
coaches, no,
ruined
no, but
everything.
their under coaches are the ones that are teaching you to build yourself up for that spot,
Yeah,
right? But the head is a dick,
hell yeah,
but is also a loving dick,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Elementary, like when you're learning the game, like you're afraid of your head coach,
Uh huh.
but he goes, hey, he sees you crying, he spanks you on the butt, he's like, you got this, you
Hell
get up,
yeah, dude.
and you get up and you're like,
My
I'm gonna play for this dude.
Pee Wee
Pee Wee
coach was my
coaches, right?
favorite. He is. I credit him with the reason why I was so fucking good in high school was it was because of Mr. Sulich. Peter Sulich's dad was he was the greatest coach.
I so I have instructors like that in music too, where like I had a really hard band director that would just rip us to shit, but I had coaches that would say to me like, "Hey, but when you do this, you got to build yourself
This
up. You
is
got to
what
do
you're
this and
looking.
that.
Yeah.
This is what you're looking for." And
Yep.
then
Yep.
when
Yep.
I do it right, I got my band director that goes, "Yes."
Yep.
When it's right, she goes, "Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it is." Right?
And that shit
And then you have
matters
that
so
coach,
much.
and that head coach says, Peter Schulich's dad goes, "Yes," and he all, "Yeah," and you feel like, "Yes, I
You're on
made it."
top of the
Right?
fucking world. Hell yeah.
Right? Because you had to build up to it. They had to shit on you to build yourself
Yep.
up. Right? And then you got shitty coaches that just shit on you all the time. And you're like, well, why the fuck am I doing it?
Yeah, yeah.
Why the
Literally,
fuck am
all
I
they do
here?
is shit on you and say, "Oh my God, why are you so bad?" As if they're not part of the problem. And
Yeah,
you're like, "What
you
the
told me to
fuck?"
do this, I did it, and now you're still shitting on me
Yeah,
because I did what you said to do.
you
You
wanted
told
this
me to
to
do it.
happen, and this is what's happening. So what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Well, why did you do it the way I wanted you to? No, you said
Yep,
do it this way, and I did it. No, but I wanted you to do it this way. Well, that's not what you said. Well,
yep.
go run, go run,
That's
go
the
run,
worst. That's the
go
worst.
run.
Dude, there was the one time. This is a little bit of a tangent. There was one time when, um, that piece of shit. I'm not gonna say names on here, but that piece of shit made the entire defense run. Right? We had to run Mount Sarabachi over and over. Do you know why? Do you know what we did?
So for people that don't know, Mount Sarabachi is
Oh
on the
yeah,
other side of a practice field that is just a hill.
it's
It's
just
just
a
a
hill.
hill.
It's just
It's a steep hill. It's a steep
yeah.
hill, but at the same time, like it's not crazy steep. But once you're on your second go of it,
Hmm.
yeah, all the grass is now stripped away, and you're just
You're
sliding on
slipping
like
and you gotta
you're
get
just
up
slipping
there.
the entire time.
And they
Yeah, you're
usually
just
sit
slipping
up
the
there
entire
and they
time.
time you with how long you get up there, or you get another one if you're not up there in time. But anyways, he made us fucking run that shit. Do you know what we did so wrong that made us run the hill? We shit on his fucking offense. We shit on his offense with second look D. They put me out there on second. They put me in. Do you remember Juan Gutierrez?
Yeah,
They put me and Juan. We were the only starting defensive players that played defense against our
they
starting
put you
offense.
they put you on like outside
We,
linebacker and like
no, no, no. We played our positions, but it was JV kids.
oh
It was me, Juan, and all JV kids. And we came up with Moltres, which was we're gonna go hard on this match, or Articuno,
okay.
which is like chill back.
Free, chill, chill, chill.
The only time we did Articuno, they would send out like second string, third string, and then keep us out there, and we're like, all right, fuck it, Articuno, Articuno. So second string looked like they were, oh my god, so amazing. His
Yeah,
first
yeah,
team
yeah.
offense got shut down the entire time. We scored a touchdown off an interception. He made us run because we didn't do anything. No showboating, no fighting, nothing. We ran for being better than his offense he was running. What the fuck kind of coach is that? You wouldn't look inwards and be like, maybe since they were learning the same kind of offense since they were in Pee Wee, maybe I should bring that back instead of throwing that out the fucking window, but I digress. I know it's high school, but it still fucking cuts deep.
Being someone that loves football. Um, I was in the marching band. I got to go to every game. Um, it was one of the most painful things after my freshman year because my freshman year was fucking awesome. We won
We
state
won,
our freshman
bro.
year.
We won everything. We won every game.
We were monsters our freshman year, and I knew all the seniors. The seniors were my boys. Like it was
What?
craziness.
Also, real quick, one thing you guys need to know is that our I don't know before we got into the high school, but our 4 year stint in that school, our marching band, didn't we go to states like damn near every year? Didn't we only
No,
miss
we went to
one?
national. We went to nationals every year,
Nationals.
but our freshman year we missed. We lost to first place in states by 0.25.
That's so fucking stupid. Our marching band is legit. It is phenomenal, and I will tell you right now, the cadence that they play at the football games,
It
nothing.
changed. If you go back, it's not there.
What?
It's not there. Yeah, they changed it.
Wow.
But all right, so here's something I did want to bring up with you. Here's something that I did want to bring up with you because it's very serious to me that what I think a lot of people are missing in their life is the idea of trying to achieve excellence in life. It's not perfection, it's excellence.
You're saying people are not looking for that now?
Yeah, people are okay with just being good. Where when you are in a marching band, when you are in an art form, you are looking for the closest thing to perfection,
Mm-hmm.
which is excellence. You are looking for everyone to do the same thing at the same exact time, everyone attacking with their breath at the same exact time. There's a perfection to it. And so when I meet young kids that love football, I try to implement some of that to them. Where it's like when you are calling the cadence, when you're the quarterback and you are calling out to your team, are you going ready, set, hike at the same cadence every single
Every
time?
fucking time.
Or are you then doing inflections on it so your wide receivers know something else is happening?
Yeah.
Ready, set, 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 set,
Because you're
set,
saying the
set.
same shit as
You're
I'm
saying the same
listening.
shit,
I'm listening
but
too.
are you getting your team ready
Yeah.
on your rhythm of your cadence? So Nihal saying the cadence got us ready. So dig a dum dum
Mm.
dum dum
God
bum
damn.
bum yeah dum dum. So there's a cadence to rhythm, right? There's a cadence to what you're doing. If you can get in your cadence that nobody else knows, you are on a second level from everyone else.
Yeah.
But there's a expectation of excellence when there's not an enemy, when there's not a defense trying to stop you, when everything is you. There's an expectation of excellence in golf.
That
There's
is
an
the enemy.
expectation
The enemy is perfection. You're trying to get there
that
and
is the
get
enemy.
him. Yeah.
So
You're
when
trying to
you're
get
on
there.
offense, you don't really care what's going on the other side because if you called the perfect blocking, perfect protection, you know what safety's going where. You
Yep.
called
It doesn't
everything
matter what
perfectly.
y'all are
It
doing.
doesn't matter because you know what's happening offensively.
Yep.
You go, he dropped, going to the running back. Oh, he dropped, chipped the blocker, going to the slot.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You know it perfectly to every situation that's going on.
Hell yeah.
That idea of excellence is something that I think everything is missing in today's world. Everyone wants just instantaneous, like, money, money,
I
money, money,
agree.
money.
I agree. But
That's not what it is.
the way of today has changed into that. It's because everyone's looking at fucking TikTok stars, YouTube stars, and they're like, "Holy shit! All I have to do is just live
Kiss my
my."
brother.
Oh god. Oh god. Island boys. They. Oh my god. They're fucking weird, bro. They're like the crackheads of the influencer world. But
That's a good way to put it.
truly, I mean, they look the part too. Let's be real. But yeah, man, it's the whole world. The whole world has changed to that. Smartphones has given instant gratification, and now there's so many different ways that you can make at least a little money. That it seems like, oh, why do I have to try it this that I don't really want to do? And now it's become about that. What do I want? What do I want?
No, I mean, I told my wife, I was like, "Yo, you got really great feet. Would you ever start like an OnlyFans for feet?" She goes, "No,
Okay,
that's weird."
okay. I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna put you on game. This is copyrighted for everyone watching. Let let um let your wife know about this plan. And
Oh
this
my God! If you've been looking at my wife's feet, there's an issue.
no 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 no. This is a plan that I have brought up to with my previous three girlfriends that none of them
With
have
feet
said
pics, feet
yes to.
pics, feet pics.
Ish. So I'm like this.
No, no,
Ready?
my wife's not doing it. My
No,
wife's not doing
no.
it, dude.
Listen. Just hear me out. Start a fucking Twitch, right? Start a Twitch where you're playing games. You play whatever the fuck games you want, right? Play whatever the fuck games you want. You
Hey,
have
Jax.
you have your you have your wife. You have your wife on camera. She's the one on camera, and just fucking this controller doesn't even work. Just put a controller in her hand so that she's going like this, just moving shit around, right? And then
Have you been watching that that dude in Romania? What's his name?
on
Have you been watching
Anatoly?
No,
No, that's
no,
not him.
he's nowhere to be found.
Anatolov.
No, Anatoly's no, he's still working out somewhere. The dude
Yeah.
with his brother Tristan Tate.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they did. They were like, "Oh, type on this computer," ho ho ho, and it's not really the girl. It's the dudes just
Okay.
typing
No.
the
See.
like.
So look. That's where the difference is. She can
Oh,
communicate.
that's where the
Yeah,
difference.
she can
is.
communicate with chat, right? She can communicate with chat, but you corner everyone that is on Twitch. You corner because one, you have a pretty girl on camera who every now and then, like, these are my fingers, but every now and then, just like couple toes go up on screen. You see that at the bottom of my right there. Couple toes go up on screen every now and then. You get subscribers just for her being a female and being on camera like that, holding a goddamn joystick.
All right. Do you
Then you get
understand
all
what
the
you more?
people
No, no,
with
no.
your
Time out.
gameplay
Time
in the
out. Time
back.
out.
I'm
Time
just
out. Time
saying.
out. Time out. Time out. All I'm saying is this. So I watched a lot of YouTube.
Mhm.
All right, and I'm just like filing through it. Right. There's this dude that's a hillbilly. Right. Hillbilly dude.
Yeah.
Right. All he does is has his girl in a pool in a bikini and just is her butt in the background. And every once in a while she just like wiggles a little bit.
What is he doing in the foreground?
He's like he's talking to Chad. He's doing this and that. He's like, oh yeah.
But
What
it's
we
also
doing?
if you just came here
He's
for
tweaking.
booty.
Yeah, it's right here.
Wow.
And she's a dog. But because her face is facing that way, you
Nobody
don't know
cares.
that.
They just want the booty.
So they like so then they're like, oh yeah, shake that ass, and he goes, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god.
So he's a reseller. What I ended up finding out, he's a reseller, right? So he resells shit. So like that's why he's always at home because he got a giant barn with reselling shit.
So he's able to
And
just
then
do it like that. Word.
so at home, he just got his girl in the pool, just in a bikini, like full top, covering everything,
Yeah,
just the booties out.
just showing some
Because
booty
she
meat for the
no, because
creeps
she's a
at home.
dog. No, because she's a dog, right? And just the booties out. And then she gets out of the pool and like 300 people drop off.
That sounds about right.
And
That sounds about right.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I asked her, I asked my girl, I was like, this is crazy. You are way more attractive than all of these people doing this.
Yeah.
Like, she goes, no, but Tom, it's weird. And I go, no, it is definitely weird. And she goes, and I have kids. And I go, I respect that. I respect that. She's like, would you put your ass on screen? I said, if it made me that much money,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, why don't you try? I go, because I don't want to. She goes, I don't want you to do it. I said, I don't either. I don't want to be doing that. Like, I think I have more value than what that is. But like, there's people out there that have zero value.
100%. But
Or
that's
maybe
why I'm saying,
maybe I'm undervaluing myself. And like, there's a market out there for like petite Asian men that
dude, I
women want.
guarantee you there probably is. I guarantee you there probably is. But that's why I'm saying if you go with my plan, nobody's devaluing anything. You are just sitting with your. Well, you're not on camera. It's not about you. Your game.
But I'm underneath my desk.
No,
like...
you're gay. You're gay. Yeah. You're a gremlin in the background with the actual controller playing the game that's viewed up here, and then everyone else is here for pretty girl, and then every now and then, like a big toe that pops up at the bottom. Boom, Patreon. Every time the big toe shows.
So I don't understand why you just don't do that, like, but just tell the girl straight up, like, this is what I would like to do if you would like to make money.
Well, yeah, but that's also just like getting some random
No,
girl.
no. What you just thought through, and I know, because you're my boy, I know exactly what just happened. You go, that's some Epstein shit.
Well, I was already like, if I put an ad out like that, nobody thinks I'm up to anything good. Nobody is going to think,
Except for bombs.
bro. Fuck that. They're going to be like, he's a kidnapper. I post a thing for, hey, if you want to star on a podcast, you need to show your feet every now and then, and they're like, oh, this is where people go missing.
Yeah, unless you're like, but you can do it from home.
True that. Yeah, also true that. Actually,
Actually, the one of the most crazy videos I just watched was this dude. These two girls' parents hired this guy,
yeah,
and he was in a Charger, right?
yeah.
Challenger. He was in a Challenger, and he goes, "Oh, your mom said that like I'm here to pick you up." And these like 13-year-old girls looked at the car and they're like, "Oh, all right," and they hopped in the car,
Uh oh.
right? And he goes, "Yeah, I have no idea who your parents are." And he keeps driving, right? And so now they're like taking off their seatbelts. They're trying to like open up the door, but the
Yeah,
child locks on. Like they can't open the door. The one girl in the front seat's like, "Call 911, call 911." He's like, "Why would you get in my car? Why would you get in my car?
yeah.
You told me my mom told you to like pick us up." He
Anything I
goes,
say, you're gonna fucking believe?
and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, well, that was a lie. So now you're in my car, and now we're gonna go here." And they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god." She's like, "I can't call 911. I'm too afraid."
Oh my god. Oh
And
my
it was just
god.
crazy that they looked at each other, they looked at the car, and they were like, "Yeah,
Checks out. That's so crazy.
yeah." It was absolutely wild, and I was like, "This is terrifying."
That's fucked
With
up.
Uber, it made sense, But if someone were to say that to us as a kid, nope.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Bro, even if my family member had shown up and said, "Hey, I'm here to pick you up," instead of my
I'm
parents,
your great uncle. No, I'm your great uncle
bro,
that you've never seen before.
fuck all of that. No, fuck. Even if it's someone I've seen, knowing my parents, I'm be like, "Have you talked to them already?" Because I'm not
Right.
getting my ass beat just because I hopped in your car. They show up here, I'm not here, and then I get my ass beat because I went with you. So
And but think about that. That's your reaction before we had cell phones. That's your
yeah,
reaction before we had cell phones. They literally had cell phones in their hands and they're like watching Instagram or whatever.
that blows my
And
mind.
they're
I'm
like,
too afraid to call 911. Is a crazy statement to make.
it was just wild to me. Like, this is the state of the state.
I'm,
So to think that one Diddy can get away with he does
with all the
is one
shit
thing,
that was compiled too.
right? To then think that Epstein could get away with what he got away with is believable. If Diddy can get away with what he got away with, I totally believe that Epstein can get away with what he got away with.
I think what's very plausible is Ghislaine actually being able to get out of prison.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
If Diddy
insane.
can, if Diddy can do it, they can do it.
That is insane. And Diddy didn't even
Like,
have the entire fucking entire half of politics on his side.
that's all I'm saying. If you have that kind of power, you have that kind of push. Imagine someone that has it in politics.
That shit is horrifying, bro. One of my friends who works in politics has told me of some things that go on. That's some of the craziest shit I've ever heard. Like there's one where it's like, do you know that they will make full ass LLCs they will pay for just to have that LLC run bullshit about people that they're running against, so that it's never coming from them, but it's bullshit that's being put out on the internet, and we know how the internet works. If
No, no,
certain
dude.
people
I
get
no, 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 no,
wind of
dude,
something, they run with it.
dude. That is the most easy way to do it because the Church of Scientology does it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Like
saying. That's so
lawyers do it. Everybody
fucking.
does it.
That's so fucked. That is so shady.
Everybody does it. Like that is something that is just very like low level of like everybody does,
Yeah, but that's
and it's
whether everyone
terrifying.
does it or not. That's so
It's
fucking
terrifying.
shitty. Especially that it's the people that we rely on when the times are toughest, when shit is really hitting the fan. It's the people we look to like that are doing that the most.
Well, to me, it's like this because I love sports and I like wish sports were pure. But every major sports league is considered entertainment,
Oh yeah.
not a sport,
Mhm. I have
right?
seen that. Yeah.
So when you ask me what is a sport or I bring it up to you, like I can say there is no sports because it's all entertainment.
Well, depending on what you're watching.
Well, no, like all professional sports are under the category
That's
of
what professional sports, because you said sports
yeah.
at the beginning. That's why I said there's not all, because if I'm talking about college ball isn't like that.
I don't know, maybe.
Also, yeah, who the fuck knows? Especially
Maybe.
with all that
But no.
NCAA bullshit that's going. But
Yeah, yeah, no.
anyways,
All I'm saying is like there nothing is pure. Nothing is pure in the world. There's nothing pure in life anymore.
hmm
It's really unfortunate that that is true,
even people are
but
not as fucking. You don't have as many. Back in the day when this country was growing, there was a lot of people that would put away their own wealth, their own power for the betterment of everyone. And I'm not saying that that does not happen. I'm just saying it's much, much, much rarer nowadays.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you. I just uh, if the world could be a better place, I would love it.
Yeah.
How do you make it a better place? I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Can I share one thing? So I was reading an article. Um, I was reading an article about this guy on the Titanic, Mr. Brommenheimer or something. I don't remember
I
his
think I know where
his
you go.
name.
I think I know where you're going with this. All right.
This guy, he was on the Titanic, very, very, very wealthy man. When the Titanic was sinking, he was offered a boat. Um, and when he was offered the boat, he said that and he was offered it while the women and children were boarding because he was rich and they let the rich people on too. So he was offered this seat and he refused the seat because he said that he wasn't going to go down known as a coward who let women and children stay on the ship when it was time for him to leave. When it was men actually getting on the ship, on the boats, they let him on the boat again because again he's a rich fucking guy. They let him on the boat again. They wouldn't let his fucking butler on the boat because his butler was not a rich fucking man. He got off the boat where he said, "This man, this I've already said. I've vouched for this man. He's waited in line. He's let women and children go. It's time for us to go. I won't leave him without him." This man had a quote before he was ever on the Titanic talking about how with the power and with the money that rich ass people get comes a responsibility to use that power and use that money not just for the betterment of them and their own families but for the betterment of the people who wouldn't be able to. It's the job of the wealthy to share the arts that are not affordable with the people who cannot afford it. So when you say what would it take to make this world a better place, it would be a fucking miracle, but if we were able to have a that 1% that everyone always fucking talks about, if that 1% would give back fucking 20%, fucking 10% of what they have to not just handing out checks, I'm not saying any of that, but just to make places, make things that would help the less fortunate than them, that would make the world a much, much, much better place. But will that ever happen? Absolutely not, because most of the people that are in that seat of power got there in crooked ways. They're not those types.
I'm going to play devil's advocate with you.
Let's hear it.
So I just watched a video recently where a Caucasian male
Hmm.
who has six kids or five kids and a kid on the way, he was getting $3,000 in
Food stamps,
wellness checks.
child.
Yeah,
Okay,
food stamp. Yeah, yeah,
got you, got you.
food stamps, right? And now he's only getting $263,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he has five kids, a sixth kid on the way, and he doesn't have enough money to pay for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? As he's complaining about this, he's like, "Listen, this is the way the government is. Like, I can't get a job because I have to watch the kids, right?" But the wife is also home watching the kids because she's pregnant, so she can't go to work either,
Okay.
right? So he's like, well, I can't, like, I could go to work, but like, I got kids that I gotta watch. But at the same time, his wife is watching the
And
kids.
what is she there? Yeah.
So then he makes a follow up video because he got burned by everybody,
Yeah.
right? And he takes a video in front of his brand new Toha,
What a fucking.
like his brand new truck, and he's like, I got payments on the truck.
What the fuck, bro?
I got things going on, like I can't be paying them.
They'd
And
do it
it's like,
themselves.
well, Yeah, no, I mean, there's people that do it to themselves because their expectation was that the government was going to keep giving them X amount of money
Yeah,
for not working.
that
And there's
parachute is
something
crazy.
wrong. There's something wrong with that inherently, also.
Agreed.
Where, like, listen, if I really flex as hard as I could I get help subsidies from the government? Yeah, I probably could.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? But like that's not what you and I are going to do unless we really needed it.
Unless I'm on the fucking damn near on the street, I'm not resorting to that.
Right? Even when you get up off the street, right? Like you
Yeah,
used it, you got there, you're coming off of it. You're
yeah,
not like, "Oh, but I'm expecting this check to come in."
yeah, yeah.
It's like, "No, no, no, no. I'm expecting that I'm going to
It
be
has
able to
done its job. It's
survive
kept me
past
on my
that."
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to stop it, right? And people, if you are thinking that we are crazy because we've never been in that spot and you don't know what life is like and stuff, granted, tell us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like there's a certain line of I've pulled myself up and out of the hole.
I've been in very dark places. Yeah, fuck yeah.
My boy has pulled himself up out of the hole. Thank God we have loving families that
Hmm.
brought us into the fold.
The support system, hell yeah.
But we were alone for a while where we didn't even have each other,
Hmm.
where we're trying to pull ourselves out. And we did it. And so anyone that's like, oh, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I got a second job. I got a third job.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You,
Well, I didn't have a car. Yeah, yeah. Guess what I did when I didn't have a car?
yo, oh my god, when I couldn't
Like, guess
drive,
what we
bro.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what we
Fuck
did to
out of
do it?
here.
So I don't want people to think like, oh, y'all had it easy. Oh, you guys came from this and that. Listen, we did and we didn't.
Hell no. Yeah, we did
Because
have some steps up for sure, but whether it was of our own doing or not, we were in tough spots throughout our lives where literally all you can do is strap up your fucking boots and know that you have to sacrifice your regular way of life is not going to be regular way of life. You have to sacrifice that because if you keep your regular way of life, that shit that you're in is going to just become your regular way of fucking life.
nothing is ever going to change.
Yeah, it just stays
You
constant. It just stays constant
you
until
need
you
to change
sacrifice.
your something in your life every single day to then achieve what you want to achieve. And granted, am I where I want to be at the end of my life? No.
Yeah.
But I
Mm.
change something every single day. And this is why we got to actually wrap this up because I got to be up at 2 a.m. so I can work out tomorrow,
I
get
didn't
ready
even
for
realize it's
work,
8.
and do my thing. But that is a change that I'm doing in my life to improve my life. I'm actively trying every single day to better myself. And I want all of that for everyone that could be listening to this and anyone in the future, my future self to be hear this and like redo it.
Hell yeah. Put
Because
in the
support
fucking
is
work.
such a big thing, man. Yeah, no, and support my boy. He supports me. We check in.
Friends and family, friends that are family, they are invaluable in times like that. And bro, that is the biggest thing I could say to anybody. I mean, this has become a PSA a bit, but anything I could say to somebody that's going through a time like that, reach out to who you can. And if you're one of the people that says I have nobody to reach out to, do you understand how many people are like that in your exact situation? Hop
Reach
onto
out to us.
bro, reach out. The internet's a huge place. Reach out to here, reach out to the community here. Go on to fucking go on to Reddit. There are Reddits named literally. I can tell you there's one called Help Me, and I can tell you that it's called Help Me because I've gone to that. When I was feeling real fucking down, real fucking alone, I went to a Reddit page and posted on there, and I will tell you that there was somebody that reached out to me that I spoke with for that whole fucking night. We just texted, bullshitting about absolutely nothing. But all I needed was somebody to talk to, somebody outside of my circle, somebody outside of my situation that I could just talk to. And you can always find that.
Jump in the tank.
Hell yeah.
Uh, we'd rather you be, just floating in the water with us, but never belly up.
Hell yeah. Doggy
We've
paddle
lost too
till we
many.
get there, baby. Doggy paddle
Yeah,
till we
we
get there.
Buddha and I have lost too many. And we don't want to lose you. So
Hell yeah.
jump in the tank. We'd love to talk to you. Jump in the cast and stuff like that.
Appreciate
We're
anyone
here for you.
joining live, not watching afterwards. Thanks for sharing our fucking our stories.
But love you guys.
Hell yeah.
I guess Neil, this is it.
Hey,
Three,
y'all
two,
have a good
one.
night. Peace.
Peace.